What is up, trend Deluxers? Today we're going to take a look at the worst clichés in Disney movies. Before we start our journey through the video, here's the challenge of today. Write your favorite Disney movie in the comments down below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel while you are there. But, without further ado, let's start our video. Remember, these are all you guys' comments. For this list, we have picked the top-rated comments about these movies. Number 10. Some animals talk and some don't. Why is it that some animals can talk yet other ones can't? Trees in Pocahontas can talk for some reasons but the animals can't. Why? Why can't the birds talk in Cinderella but the mice can? How about that caterpillar that turned into a butterfly from The Fox and the Hound? It's just really confusing and bizarre. Number 9. Incompetent villain sidekicks. I like some villain sidekicks like Kronk from The Emperor's New Groove. But there's some sidekicks you look at and wonder why the villain even deals with them. Iago the parrot from Aladdin is one of them. Jafar seems annoyed with him a lot, and wouldn't it be better if her had a better sidekick? The only thing Iago ever did was have that shrieking voice and complain. The most he ever did was come up with Jafar's plan of killing the Sultan and Jasmine after marrying her. Number 8. Princess exclusion. This one is a nitpick, I understand that. Why is it that some Disney princesses are excluded from their lineup? Kiara from The Lion King 2 was, and still might be, a princess. She even came from one of the better Disney sequels, and her mother Nala is a queen. Shouldn't she be somewhere on the list? Or if we're excluding animals, what about Kida from Atlantis or Elanwai from The Black Cauldron? They're both princesses but they're never in the lineup. Most argue that they're from less successful movies so they're not shown as often as the other princesses. Which sadly is probably the reason why. Number 7. The fake out deaths. These are supposed to give audiences a moment of shock and drama, but they don't work. I would not mind them so much if they weren't used so much. Alas, they are, and because of that they don't work like they're supposed to. Number 6. The greedy villain. You know these villains, the ones that don't have any motivation other than being greedy and want something. Whether they want power to seize or more wealth than they could ever ask for. Like Commander Rourke from Atlantis or Shan Yu from Mulan. Now if there's a reason they're so greedy like Scar from The Lion King, I understand. However, I hate it when their only motivation is greed and nothing else. Number 5. A character that doesn't feel like they belong. How many times have we seen this? A bunch. I understand if someone like Tarzan felt like he didn't belong with his family. He's a human and they're gorillas. That would make sense why he felt left out. But it felt really hard for me to understand why Ariel felt like she didn't belong in the sea. She has amazing sisters, an overprotective but still loving father and an entire underwater kingdom. Yet she would abandon all of the people she loved, for a world she only knew for a few days? It just seemed so confusing and out of place. I didn't expect Disney to do the Hans Christian Andersen ending, but it seemed very sporadic in my opinion. Number 4. Inanimate objects coming to life. This one seems to be pretty big with Disney and it somewhat bothers me sometimes. I understand with stuff like Beauty and the Beast. The people were cursed into inanimate objects until the spell was broken. But then why are some things like the gargoyles from The Hunchback of Notre Dame coming to life? I know a lot of people thought the concept was that Quasimodo was imagining them, and hey, that's a good reason. However, the gargoyles help defeat the guards through their shenanigans. How is this happening? Number 3. Underdeveloped romance. Disney is full of romance, but sometimes it just doesn't always make sense. Like with Aurora and Philip. Why is she just suddenly in love with him? They met once, they sung once, and they're already dancing like a couple. This wouldn't have bothered me so much if she didn't wake up from her kiss because of true love. Like I said, she only met him and it's true love? That's just so bizarre. I'm sure there are other examples, but that one really bugs me. Number 2. Obnoxious side characters. Oh, you know these characters, the really annoying ones that make you grit your teeth. For me this would have to go to Ben from Treasure Planet. I like the movie but I couldn't stand Ben. Or if I had to choose one from Pixar, it would be Mater. I wouldn't have hated him so much if he was more of a background character, but thanks to Cars 2, I now have a strong dislike for him. Not all side characters are annoying. I like some, like Sebastian from The Little Mermaid or the dwarves from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Number 1.